As Syrian forces attempt to oust lingering Islamic State fighters from the country's southeastern region, Washington's special envoy to Syria outlined the U.S. commitment going forward.
What we're looking for is the enduring defeat of ISIS, a reinvigorated and irreversible political process in Syria, led by the Syrian people and facilitated by the UN, and de-escalation of the conflict.
Since tensions erupted in 2011, the UN Special Envoy estimates that more than 400,000 people have been killed, with as many as 5 million men, women, and children fleeing the country. While the international community has responded to the humanitarian crisis, officials say the Assad regime is to blame for the worsening conditions preventing Syrians from returning.
The U.S. government has not urged refugees not to return, nor have we urged governments to try to block or stop or discourage refugees from returning. Our position is that refugees make this decision itself. It must be voluntary. The return should be safe. It should be under dignified conditions. It should not be a group of people who are being starved by somebody who have no choice but to return to regime control.
When asked about a time frame for withdrawing U.S. troops from Syria, officials emphasized the long-term challenges of combating the Islamic State's influence.
The enduring defeat is more than simply crushing the last ISIS elements that are holed up in platoon and company-sized units in towns along the Euphrates. It's also ensuring that, as I said, the stay-behind units that we have seen active in parts of the northeast of Syria are dealt with. It's building up local security forces.
Meantime, early next year, experts with a major European chemical weapons watchdog will launch new investigations into who is responsible for deadly poisonous gas attacks in Syria dating back as far as 2014. Elizabeth Cherneff, VOA News, Washington.